Hello and welcome to another episode of Beku Movies, where we're talking about the current state of DC, which is, let's be honest, crap under the James Gunn universe leadership and Peter Safran, the guy with so much Botox in his face. But seriously, look at these images, man. They can't even get the eyes right. Really? Multi-billion-dollar studio can't even get the eyes right of their two main characters of the super saga, a saga that nobody has asked for, a universe that has flopped in every possible way, from Creature Commandos, flop, Peacemaker, flop, the Suicide Squad, flop, Domestic Man, flop. Okay, and the upcoming projects, Green Lantern, gonna flop, nobody's gonna watch. Clayface, nobody cares. Even the Matt Reeves universe is doomed as well. Look at the eyes, man. Seriously, you can't even get the eyes right for your two main characters, Superman, Supergirl. On the other hand, look at what we had. Multi-award winning actor Ben Affleck as Batman. He was signed for 10 years to do these movies, but he was attacked by critics. He was attacked by the Christopher Reeve man children and the Michael Keaton fans and all this rubbish. The same thing for Henry Cavill. These two would have been the RDJ and Chris Evans of the DCEU. And the movies were making money. They were successful. The merchandise was successful. But the man babies and the children and the critics only cheered for the MCU. They wanted the MCU to succeed and they wanted the DCEU to fail. Otherwise, we were in the top of our game. You cannot get any better than Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And this is proven day by day, especially with that idiot Twilight Pattinson as Batman. The same thing with David Cornsweet, whatever you want to call him, as Superman. Henry Cavill as Superman, Ben Affleck as Batman are irreplaceable. This is a fact, man. Movies were profitable, merchandise were popular. Even the haters are coming around and saying, you know what? We were idiots, to be honest, and we didn't give these people a chance. And I know they are a little bit older, but do bring them back. At least they can finish their story. At least they'll give us proper action scenes, proper script by Chris Terrio, which is the screenwriter of Ben Affleck, who wrote Argo, because, God forbids we get well-written scripts in DC movies. They just want poop jokes and urine jokes. I mean, Supergirl is literally eating poop in her last trailer. And she's saying all this rubbish now online, and she's gonna upset Dad of Four, who is Christian. I mean, maybe she meant Christian as a name, not Christian as a religion. Anyway, the DCU is dead. But you have to admire the fact that they are still standing by James Gunn's side. We want this epicness back, man. We want Ben Affleck as Batman. We want Michael Wilkinson with his amazing costume designs, okay? We want Larry Fong with his cinematography. I want Mad Max Batman movie with Batfleck for 4 hours. Not Supergirl. Oh, with the reviews, the initial sheer reviews, it looks like Mad Max. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You have to admire their persistence in supporting this dead universe. This is what we want. We want epicness. We want action scenes. We want proper merchandise to buy, man. Epic scores by Hans Zimmer. This is what we had. DCEU was at the peak of its game, and it will come back under Paramount to finish the story so that Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, anyone who's really good is going to stay at DC. Even if they don't stay as actors, they can stay as producers, directors, screenwriters. Ben Affleck, I would trust Ben Affleck with any kind of DCEU universe than Matt Reeves or James Gunn with the Super Saga, whatever you want to call it. I want these epic characters back in motion, man. We want these movies. These movies will make money. If Aquaman Part 1 made $1 billion, do you think that Ben Affleck as Batman movie wouldn't make at least 800 million to 1 billion? Come on, man. We want this epicness back, and it will come back under Paramount. And if they don't, again, we boycott. We don't support this BS until they give the fans, the paying customer, what they want. Okay? Restore the Snyderverse and let's get some epicness back on the screen. We want these characters to finish their stories. We want proper movies. Even if you have TV shows or miniseries, it's fine to fill in the gaps. Hell, I don't mind even afterwards, after they finish the story. if you get animated series or comics, etc., who cares? But we want live action for the meantime. Okay, none of the actors said no. Henry Cavill came back as Superman. Ben Affleck said anything is possible, and let's be honest, it's a good gig. I've said it before, I will say it again. Who's gonna say to a movie that might make 800 to 1 billion? Are you telling me that whether it's Ben Affleck or Henry Cavill is gonna say no to, let's say, 20 or 25 million payday? Of course not. And a lot of the scenes are being done by stuntmen anyway, by CGI, all this stuff. So let's get the boys back in action. Let's get, like I said, our two main players, our two main attackers, Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck. Let them have their own standalone movies, maybe Elseworld stories. Finish the Justice League saga, and then you can open the Elseworld stories and let them do their own thing. And if the movies aren't successful, recast everyone and move on. It's really not that complicated, Paramount and WB. And if you want guaranteed money, you make this announcement. You make the Dark Knight Returns with Ben Affleck announcement.